Welcome everybody to another episode of Laugh, Laugh, Laugh. It's funny because it's true. This set of jokes, Rick James. You saw the thumbnail. Now first, let me apologize. I fully acknowledge that I look like a Baptist usher. I fully acknowledge that. But I got this shirt from Old Navy, and I thought it was cute. And then the fact that these jeans are really a 14 petite need to be celebrated and acknowledged. Okay. And let me just also acknowledge that I realize my hair is toe up. But it's Easter. Ronnie can't get to me till 3:30 today. So, just letting y'all know. And I know the size of my hair is crunchy. And I mean crunchy like croutons crunchy. Like you could sprinkle this shit on your crouton salad. You can just sprinkle it on salad. You need some salad dressing to soften this shit up. Okay. On to honoring Rick. Now, y'all know I love documentaries, okay? I do. I know, I prefer comedies, okay? If it ain't funny, I don't fuck with it. But I like to learn too. I like action, I like comedy first, action, comedy, action, and I don't fuck with nothing else. But I do like to learn. So, I know I'm late, third trimester late, on this documentary. Now, it's about Rick James, and the title is Bitchin'. Now that word alone sparked my interest. The sound and fury of Rick James. Now we gonna break Rick down into 3 categories for the purpose of this right here. I don't want you to think that I'm defining Rick James by these 3 categories, but this is what touched me. Watch it and see what touches you. We gonna start out with kids. Tina Marie. We're going to close the show with cocaine. Now. Now, Rick James found out he had a kid. From the kid. Let me tell you what happened. In my petty little mind, Carmen software. The little girl went up to Rick James, security, and was like, you know, back in the day when the little kids tug up, Mister. And the security was like, yes, little girl. How may I help you? Are you looking for your mama? No, I'm here to meet my daddy. Yo, Rick, you got some company. Send him on up, okay? So the little girl goes up the stairs to Rick James' office, because his office was on the 2nd floor, because the 1st floor was reserved for later in the show. So, Rick James got this full-length mirror. I mean, from the ceiling to the carpet. Okay. And, the little girl don't say nothing. Okay. The little girl look at Rick James with a smile on her face. And Rick James looking at the little girl. And he got a smile on his face. He looked at the little girl. He looked at the mirror. He looked at the little girl. He looked at the mirror again. Now, I know the mirror's back there, but for the sake of facing y'all, I need to look this way. Now, Rick James looked at himself one more again. He looked at the little girl one last time. And he said out loud, no, he said to himself, and out loud, that's Rick James, bitch. He knew that was his kid. He knew. He knew. He motherfucking knew. little servants together, and they fixed up a little room for the little girl. And she was upstairs just playing, and she was having a good time. And Rick said, okay, little girl, I need to have a talk with you. You are now Rick James's little girl. So I'm going to be like, yo, little girl, that's your name, little girl. So I just got one rule, little girl. Because you know, Rick ain't really paternal at this point. You know, Rick was the original pony. He was just a bachelor. Looking for a partner. You know, and clearly he found somebody who wanted to ride without even falling off. Okay, that ain't the point. The point is that he said, baby, I just got one rule in Rick James's house. And she said, okay, Daddy, what is the rule for Rick James's, to be in Rick James's house? He said, little girl, you got everything you need in your room. You got a kitchen, a bathroom, TV, ABC, NBC, CBS, because you know this was back in the day. I need you to stay in this room until I tell you to come out. The only way I want you to come out of this room is if the following three conditions occur. If it is a fire, if someone is trying to kidnap you, or you are bleeding and dying. If them three things ain't going on, stay in here. Now, as most little children, this little heifer didn't mind either. So she, on purpose, came out the room. Now, it was a Saturday morning that started out a Friday night at Rick James' house. Now, the little girl came down to the first floor. And what she saw made her not never come out that room again. Would you like to know what she saw, bitch? Yeah, we waiting. Okay. She saw the following. She saw her daddy Rick James, bitch, with 7 white women, a llama, and a mule. The little girl said to herself, where the fuck did he get this mule from? She said in her mind, how did he get a llama and a mule, and how the fuck he get him in here? What did daddy do? Did he call up the zoo? Yo, zoo, bring me a llama and your meanest mule. Okay. So now she see her daddy like this, sleep. He ain't even woke. Okay. The white girl, the prettiest white girl, is bent over just like me. Her head is down this way, but her ass is up here. She sleep too. It's a second to prettiest white girl in front of the white girl. Okay. Now the mule locked eyes with Rick James. He sleep, but his eyes is open. And the llama looking at Rick, but Rick ain't looking at the llama. And the mule is looking at all of it. That little heifer didn't come out of that room until she was 32. What? Tina Marie. Now, we all know about Tina Marie. Tina Marie was the first white black girl. Say what you want to. Before I knew what she looked like, I thought she was black. Now, in the documentary, they say, did Rick and Tina started out on a brother and sister vibe? Yeah, okay. Yeah. When you take dick, high dick, pussy, sober pussy at the time, and put it in the studio, and you write a song called Fire and Ice. Now let's be clear. You can't be sober to write a song about fire and ice. You have to be a genius, or you have to be a high genius to write a song about fire and ice, unless you earth, wind, and fire. That's a different category. Now, of course, later on, llamas and mules was involved. Okay, that's fine. They made beautiful music. I'm not even gonna do it. Now let's talk about why we gathered here today. Cocaine. Now we all know Dick and Rick had a little problem. Rick James, toward the end, needed a pacemaker. Y'all, this motherfucker did so much cocaine and so much whatever the hell else he was doing until his heart was scared to beat. Do you know how much fucked up that is? He had to have an electrical charge to his heart to remember to keep beating. Nigga. You permanently altered the biological process of how your body functions. Where did you get your cocaine from? Where was it manufactured? Because that wasn't just baking soda, sir. Okay. Rick had quit for about 5 minutes. Now, what you may or may not have known was that when he OD'd, he honestly thought that a cocaine and a pacemaker would not result in an eternal sleep. He thought that. When he got to heaven, the Lord was standing there, and Rick was standing there, and Rick said, Jesus. And the Lord said, Richard. Rick said, oh shit. He said, Richard. And Rick was like, yeah, Jesus. And Jesus turned around. He said, Marvin, come here, son. Let's get Rick and take his ass to rehab. Nigga, your ass is so fucked up. You in rehab in heaven. You are in an eternal rehab. Because the Lord figured out that you fucked up the heart he gave you. He mad at you. He let you in there by the hair of your chin. But you gonna be in there for a good millennial, okay? Then you can come out and party with everybody else. Because that was stupid. A pacemaker, nigga. A pacemaker. It regulates your pace. Nigga, you had fucked up your pace. You didn't have no pace. You didn't have no race. You didn't have nothing. And let me in with a tribute to my cousin. I had a cousin, I'm not going to say his name because he done went on to be with the Lord. But he was a cool man. So we just going to name my cousin, for the sake of this, Charlie. Charlie was a cool motherfucker. Now, I'm at my granny house, 1699 West 12th Avenue. And Charlie come in the door because he wanted to see Granny. Boy, get out in here. Charlie had on white pants with white shoes, a black shirt, white suspenders, a white hat with a black rim. That was some pimp shit. But that's not what fascinated me. That is not what defined and changed my childhood. That is not why he is in the ending of the show. Oh no. Why he is in the ending of the show about Rick James is because he was chewing Nicorette gum, wearing a patch, smoking a black. That is some Rick James shit. And it was the coolest thing I ever seen in my motherfucking life. Did you hear what I said? I ain't gonna repeat it because you heard me. And standing there carrying on the conversation. I'm saying, well, goddamn. Whoa, I want to thank y'all for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I promise next time I won't look like a Baptist usher. And I won't have croutons on the side. Okay? But fuck all of that. As long as you laugh, I don't give a fuck how I look. I'm clean. Now, a llama. No, 7 white women. A llama. And a mule. But at least he had the sense to have quiet animals. Because you know it was children in the house. And monkeys make too much noise. 3:30 can't get hit quick enough.